Hey guys, it's Ani here. Today I'm going to show you how to register for the Kitsap Great Give. Every year there's folks that have some questions and sometimes it's just easier to watch somebody else do it. So I'm going to walk you through 3 scenarios today. The first is if you know your login information and you're ready to roll, you just need to be pointed in the right direction. The second is if you maybe forgot your password, can't remember whose email is associated with the account, or just need a little bit more direction. And the third scenario is for those of you that are brand new and have never done this before. So the first thing you're going to do is go to the Kitsap Great Give website, kitsapgreatgive.org. Head there. Once you arrive at kitsapgreatgive.org, you're going to see 3 buttons for registration. Nonprofits who don't have login info, nonprofits who do have login info, and nonprofits who are brand new. So let's go to the nonprofits who do have login info. Same person did it last year. You have everything, you're ready to roll. Click that button. It's going to take you here. So I'm going to log in with Shane's info right now. She knows I'm doing this, so that's okay. Not breaking any rules. Okay. So you're going to come to a page that looks something like this. I can see everybody's stuff because Shane and I are admins on this site. So you may not be able to see everybody else's stuff, but you're going to see your stuff. Do not click this link. This is a registration form that will take you down the rabbit hole of setting up an entire new profile. Do not click this link because that is if you forgot your profile stuff, your information. Go here and simply search for your nonprofit. Now I'm going to do the community endowment, which is the fund. Ooh. There it is, Community Endowment Fund. That's the fund that the foundation has that will support the Kitsap community forever and ever. Okay, so this is your nonprofit. This is what your nonprofit will look like. And you'll see up here, it'll say that your profile is incomplete. That's okay. Even after you're done, even after I'm done today, it will still say incomplete, yet I will be registered, and I will show you how. Okay, so the first thing you want to make sure of is the name and email is correct. This is the person that is going to be doing all your updates and handling everything this year. You can have additional contact email, never a bad thing. Your street address, right here. Make sure that your street address is actually your mailing address. And this is true no matter what scenario we're in. This is for everybody. Make sure your street address is your mailing address. Only put your actual street address in if you actually get mail there. We don't make these forms. Kimbia sets up the back end form part of this, so they put street address in, so that's what it is. We can't change it. But what we want is your mailing address. Your EIN, it's your employer identification number. Also, this is the same thing as your tax ID, federal tax ID. Okay, so you make sure those are correct. There's going to be a couple of new things. Oh, an old reminder. Here's a reminder for your operating budget. 5. Clearly, I need to update this. So if your operating budget is 100,000 or less than 100,000, that is a small nonprofit. If it is more than 100,000, that is a large nonprofit. This is important for the prizes that you're eligible for. So just so you're aware, that's why you need to put in your annual operating budget. A couple of new questions and a couple things I want to point out. So this right here, within the past 12 months, what client story or program outcomes best show how you've accomplished your mission? This is on your profile page right here. So this is what the world sees when they come to kitsapgreatgive.org and are able to start researching the nonprofits. This is how you're going to be known. So put some attention into what you want to say here, because this box right here is how you'll be represented on the kitsapgreatgive.org website. this box right here, 10 words or less, please describe what your organization does, blah, 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 blah. This 10-word description is the description that we use for the Sound Publishing insert. Every year, Sound Publishing is super awesome, and in every single local newspaper, they put an insert in that lists every single nonprofit participating in the Kitsap Great Give, and there's a description of that nonprofit and their website. So don't go in here and put like 30 words in because it'll be truncated. Just 10 words, and put in what your nonprofit does in 10 words or less. And that's what we'll use for that newspaper insert. So make sure that the 10 words or less that you are using is how you would want your organization to be represented in the paper. Now, if you look over to your left, what is your charity's registration number? This is a 4 or 5-digit number. This is not your EIN, tax ID, UBI, none of those things. That's this. This is your Washington Secretary of State number, your registration number. It looks like this. This is the page you should be seeing. This is our page, for an example. When you are looking for your registration number with the Washington State Secretary of State. Okay. So get your charity's registration number, get your EIN. This is a new question right here. Total number of clients served by organization, and this includes North Mason. So go ahead and put that in. We're collecting some data, try and see, get some good numbers for what is the impact that the Kitsap Great Give can have on our community. Also, this is a new question. The foundation is considering launching a pilot project that will attempt to connect a nonprofit to people interested in serving as new board members. Yay, yes. Pilot program, so fun. Okay, so those are new. You can do those. Looking through here, I can see I need to update YouTube and LinkedIn and so on. I'm not going to do that right now, and you don't have to either. There's no pictures in here right now. Right now, I just want to register. I just want to get it done. I want to be on the board. I can come back and update this profile so long as I do it by March 31st. March 31st, everything shuts down. You may no longer make updates to your profile, but you can still register. So now I've looked, I'm clicking Save Changes. Required fields are missing. Save progress. Yes, I want to save my progress, even though I know there's pictures and stuff I am going to come back later on and update. There we go. Your registration form has been successfully saved. So the Community Endowment Fund is now registered for the Kitsap Great Give. Even though it says incomplete, and I have until March 31st to complete everything in here, I am still registered. So I've made my first deadline. March 15th is the deadline to register. All that has to be done. What I just did, come in, take a look, save changes, must be done by March 15th to register. Okay, so that's the process for somebody who has their info. Now let's look at what happens if you don't have your info. Returning nonprofits who don't have your login information, click this button and you will come to this page. If you know for a fact that it was your email associated with the account, you can put in your email, or you can put in your organization, or if you happen to be one of those people that's really on top of it and has memorized your EIN, you can type that in. I'm going to type in the Kitsap Community Foundation because we are also a nonprofit participating and participated last year. So I'm going to show you this example of, say, who knows who registered. We forgot. We've gone crazy since last year. But we know this is our name. Who are we? Aha! That's the person who's getting all these emails. So whomever this is right here, in our case it's me, this is the person that updated your stuff last year, or was supposed to update your stuff last year. And they are going to get an email right now when you click this button. And this button right here is going to send this person right here an email that says, hey, you need to reset your password. And it's the standard, hi, click this button to reset your password. And you go through the process and reset it. If for any reason this does not work and you cannot make it cooperate, that's okay. Just give us a call. We will reset your password for you. Not a problem. But you have to give us a call. Don't get too frustrated and fight with it. But it should be pretty straightforward. Just bring this up, click this button, this person gets an email, reset the password, and you will be brought here to log in again with your new password. So I shall do that now. Okay. Same thing. And like I said, I'm an admin, so it's going to show me different stuff. I'm not going to click here because I don't want to. I'm not new. I don't want to click here because I already got my stuff. Oh, there I am. See, it knows me. Okay, and there we are. Again, it says incomplete, and that's okay. And if you're super duper in a hurry and you're like, oh my gosh, I just have to register and get out the door, you can just click Save Changes, and it's going to register you. But just to make sure nobody forgets, you need to have your EIN. You need to have your charity's registration number. So for instance here, I'm going to put in for Kitsap Community Foundation 2500. That's my charity's registration number. I need to update some things. I need to update these pictures, that's for sure. I'm not going to do that now, and that's okay. I can come back and update these pictures at any time before March 31st, and I will have made my deadline for updating my profile, but I need to register, which I'm doing now, by March 15th. Okay, so yeah, this all looks okay. I made that change, so I'm gonna save it. Oh, required fields and music. Yep, I know. I'll come back and I will get to them later, but for now, I'm here. Your registration form has been successfully saved. So again, it's incomplete because I have to go back and put some stuff in here that I haven't, checked all the little dots here. I have to do that. However, I am still registered to participate in the Kitsap Great Give. I just have to come back and complete my profile by March 31st. Okay? So that's the scenario if you don't remember quite all the login information. You're clicking this button, you're coming here, you're getting this information, you're changing your password, then you're coming in here, doing your stuff, save changes. Okay, now for the third scenario, new nonprofits. Click here. There you go. The complete registration. Everything that I just showed you in the first two scenarios, except it's blank. So you will have to do a little bit more than the other two guys before. You can't just, fill in a name and an email and register. You need to have your EIN, which everybody else is already in there, or they wouldn't have been able to participate last year. You must have your charity's registration number, and you must show that with your address and the other questions that we're asking that you are serving and or are located in Kitsap or North Mason. Those are the requirements to register. You have to have your 501c3 status up to date with the IRS, so your federal status. You have to have your Washington Secretary of State Division number. You have to serve and or be located in Kitsap or North Mason County. That's all up here. right here where I'm highlighting. So make sure you read those directions. Make sure you have that information before you come in to fill everything out. And then fill out as much as you can the first time around. And you have to get it filled out and hit this button by March 15th, right there. Now, just to point out to everybody, including newbie or you old guys that have done it before, it takes up to 2 weeks for approvals to go through. So even if you did all of this last year, we still have to do due diligence. We still have to double check that the EIN and the 501c3 state and all that stuff's all fine and dandy. So when you register or update your registration from last year, if your nonprofit does not immediately appear on the Kitsap Great Give website, don't panic. It's okay. The first approvals will start popping up around the end of January. So we'll get to that, and then on a cycle of roughly every 2 weeks, we'll have a new batch that's been approved and uploaded on there. So it can take a little bit to get everybody approved. So don't worry if it doesn't show up right away. But again, just to remind you, you must register by March 15th. You must complete your profile, all this information, by March 31st. Those are your deadlines. So I'm not gonna, some of you have seen my other tutorials where I make like a pretend Facebook account and then delete it to show you how it's done. But I will not do that now because that will probably drive Shane crazy if I do that. So I won't do that. I'm not going to fill everything out. It's pretty self-explanatory. Put the info in, hit register, you're done. That's it. And I'll show you one more time what this looks like. The Washington Secretary of State program right here. This is the number you're looking for that we're asking you for. So that's different. It's not your EIN. It's not your UBI. And make sure you put in your operating budget of under 100,000 or over 100,000 so we know what prizes you're eligible for on the day of, and make sure that your street address is actually your mailing address. That's it. That's it. Those 3 buttons. That's all there is to it. It's that straightforward. So I hope that all of you come register for the Kitsap Great Give and join us for an awesome giving day on May 2nd. And feel free, as always, to call me or Shane or email us if you have any questions. Our info is all down here on the bottom. Great Give phone number. Just call that phone number. All your questions will be answered. Okay, that's it, guys. I hope to see you soon, and thanks for watching.